Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and tonight we're unboxing more expansions for World of Smog, Rise of Moloch. So we're going to continue. Since the camera is fully charged this time, we shouldn't have any issues with it cutting out halfway through one. So yesterday we got to do one of the little character expansions, the Twilight Knight from Kingdom Death Monster, and today we're going to open up the OHMS Gentleman set. Just from the container itself, it looks like something fell. So, here's the back. So this comes with 6 additional characters. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. I can't math tonight. So this comes with 6 additional characters and their dashboards. This looks super interesting. So let's go ahead and open it up. I believe these are characters. I'm actually not sure what their previous reincarnations are. One looks like she's got wings. That's kind of cool. So let me get my trusty knife. Kids, don't play with knives. So let's see. Box is really nice. So let's open up and see what we've got. So inside the box we have the 5 characters that are in plastic. The cards popped out of the section there. Is there tape around here? No, it just looks like... Oh no, there is tape. So we were lucky enough to get a chance to play this over the weekend, at least the base set of this. I haven't tried any of the expansions because I haven't opened them yet. And I'm really looking forward to it. The characters look amazing. I can't wait to do some of the actual campaigning for this, because it just looks simply amazing. I really like the storyline. Even just the starting quest was really interesting. So, one of the cards. You can open this up and check out the initiative cards. So, we've got Daniel Holmes, John Brown, Cornell Steele, Mr. Fox. Interesting. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Aw, it's a granny with the shotgun, essentially. So let's take a look at their character cards. One thing I wish Cool Mini or Not would end up doing, or Simon, I believe is how they want it pronounced now. Really wish they had done little rip ties for their plastic for a lot of their components, because there is a lot of plastic, and I'm always scared to rip some of the cards or nick a card when I'm opening them. But that's just me. I'm paranoid that way. I really like trying to keep my board games in pristine condition as much as possible. So, character number 1, Suzanne Tyler. She looks so dignified. Let's see, what's her details of her? That's a long backstory. I will read that at another time. Shapeshifter. Seek the truth. Oh, Sir Daniel Holmes. Necromancer. Icarus Wings. That's really cute. Oh. Seek and destroy. Too stubborn to die. Very interesting. His stats are really good. I'm really gonna have to go into details and look over their storylines and stuff. Again, the details on the story is just mind-boggling, and I really love it so far. Not going into spoilers, but essentially, just the way that they kick off the story is very in your face and gets you motivated to play. So let's take a look at the miniatures for this. So this looks like Daniel Holmes. Looks like he's really into using some ether. Cardinal Steel. Chick with Icarus Wings. That's going to be very, very fun to paint. Some of the details could be a little bit better on some of the faces, I find. This particular batch, I'm a little disappointed with the way that the faces and some of the aftershavings of the miniatures have end up being. Like, some of them still have, like, I don't want to say factory defects, but it looks like there's something else in the plastic other than what should be there. So this is, yeah, see, there too. It's Granny. I'm surprised she's not wielding her gun the other way, and the gun is a little bit bent in the way that it's held in the plastic. Probably have to fix that in the future. And then we got the guy that's too stubborn to die. That blade looks like it's going to be fun to paint, especially with the detail there. So that's everything in that expansion box. And again, that expansion was the OHMS Gentleman set. So next, let's pull up Baker Street. Now everybody knows what Baker Street leads to. So let's see what we get in this expansion. It looks like we've got 2 heroes? 4 heroes. I wonder why some of them are yellow. 4 heroes. 2 what looks like monsters. I guess you can play. Oh, they're both good and bad. And it comes with another expansion for story. Very interesting. So let's crack this one open. Remember, be careful with your knives. Let's see. So, let's get this camera angle a little different. There we go. Sorry about that, trying to even it proper. So, let's see. So we've got the Baker Street campaign book, which consists of 2 chapters. I wonder if it's integratable with the current storyline, with the main book. So, we still got plastic here as well. Some tape along the sides here. There we go. Come on, open it. So one of the things I'm finding recently with miniatures is I'm starting to get more picky about the quality of miniatures that I'm getting. I mean, I do spend quite a lot of money on some of these, and I want to make sure it's something that'll last and that it's something it's enjoyable to paint. So let's see. That's one guy. I have no idea what's in the box. It's very odd looking. That looks amazing. The details and the robotics, like even just the gun, the ammunition at the bottom looks amazing. She kind of looks like Tina from, oh my god, I can't, Borderlands? Steampunk version of Teen Tina. So, what else do we have in here? We have activation cards. Let's just stick these guys back in here real quick. Activation cards. So, again, I always try to get the corners, and one of these, it's a small detail, but I always love to have those rip ties when it comes to pulling plastic off of things. So, let's see, we have Dr. Watson, Lord Holmes, oh, I think those are the bad guy cards. No, that's the Unicorn Clubs. And that's the bad guy cards, right? Villains. So these characters can play both good guys and bad guys. Guess it depends on which chapter you're on. Oh, these weren't even in plastic. So these are the villain cards, essentially, for when the Nemesis plays these characters as the agents. Holy crap, she's got a lot of damage. How much does this guy have? 5'5". His health is 16, she's 10. Wow. So let's see what their character dashboards look like. Lord Holmes looks a little, like, super old from this. Not saying that old is a bad thing, but he looks almost mummified. Like, wow. So let's see. Lord Holmes. Pretty good stats all around. So when you're setting up your characters to play, you can only have each one of each type, which is essentially like Mechamancer, Knight, Monster, those things. And it gives you quite a large variety of different players. So those are the character cards for them. Can't wait to try them out. I can't wait to play the campaign. I keep saying that, but it's true. I really want to play. I need to get a group together and maybe we'll live stream some of the gameplay. Because I think that'll be fun to do. But I need to get a little bit better with my setup. Just do that. So let's see. We're going to stick that over there. That over there. That over there. And now we're going to open up the bigger box expansions. Now, bigger box expansions, just to give you a better view, are essentially additional tiles and locations. And these are actual, I don't want to say clans, but different sects inside the current world. So, like this one, the Embassy. Let's see. So it comes with a bunch of additional characters, bad guys, villains. So the original set has, is this a play alone or do you need, no, you require the box still. So these boxes come with tiles, more storyline, more tokens, more heroes and villains, and yeah, just more story. And oh, I didn't catch the box. So in the Embassy expansion, the gentlemen will face the most feared weapon of London themselves. The parasite condition brought by the out-of-the-earth visitors is all around London, and once mutated cards reach the gentlemen, they are infected in their decisions, and the Unicorn Club will have to work together against the infectors. Even though a mutation might give the gentleman new abilities, it may also run out of control, allowing the Nemesis player to control one of the infected heroes for a short period of time. So it looks like there's an agent in this that pops up and ends up causing problems. So let's pop this box open and see what's inside. Very tight fit box. Let's angle a little better. There we go. Oh, the smell of new game components. I love it. So, new campaign book, The Embassy. How many chapters does this one have? This has 3 chapters. Moorgate Bridge, Sewer, Safari, The Enemy Within. So there's 3 agents, 2 gentlemen, 8 minions. Oh no, the bubbies! I think the bubbies got infected. I won't give you any secrets. But let's see, inside we've got tiles and characters. We've got more character pieces, more pieces. Oh wow, they look really weird. Oh my god. That's gonna be so much fun to paint. Okay, so let's start with one thing first. Let's start with miniatures. So we're gonna pop this box out. There's also little tokens there. We'll leave those in there. So, does it have tape? Of course it does. When doesn't it have tape, Jen? You should know this by now. So, on the top we have the cards. So here we have basic cards, along with torments, which are mutations. So let's see. Some plastic there. Ooh, she's pretty. She's going to be interesting to paint. Infected Constable. Jeez. So... and then it goes into other mutation cards and so on. Okay. So, let's see about the villain dashboards. Well, the agent dashboards. So, trying not to bend anything. There we go. Got it around the corner. So, Infected Bobby. So these are minions. This is Kenny Jones. Ugh. Ambassador Nail. Lord Swanson. I'm not sure to feel like some of these are inappropriate. I mean, they're not inappropriate, but they're kind of creepy looking. Will be interesting to try and get that kind of color scheme on the miniatures, though. Infected Constable. Oh, I wonder what it means when... oh, that's the range. So, let's see what the miniatures. So, this is the Infected Constable miniature. It's quite interesting. The details on the tentacles and that is very well done. There's 8 of those, 2, 4, 6, 8 of those guys. And then this guy here with his petticoat and long nail. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this turns out with the paint job. This guy is just creepiness on legs. I'm sorry. He's got like horse legs almost. It's super weird. And then this guy is like a hybrid of machinery and an alien. The Infected. Wow. It's going to be interesting trying to get the color, the blue and pink to merge properly. Then we've got one of our heroes from this set. He's like Inspector Gadget looking. He's got like the super long arms. And all the gadgeteering on him. And then we have the Lady of the Hour. Focus. Hers is quite interesting too. Her outfit should be easy to paint enough. And that's everything in this box. So, the cards there. That card there. Nice thing with this set is they included like, they're not, whoops. They're not sleeves per se, but like just a plastic casing around the miniatures more, which I find super helpful, especially when you're trying to store all these properly. I tend to end up getting tackle boxes still for my miniatures like this, just because it's a lot more convenient to paint them and to move around with them. I'd love to get one of those travel cases, actually, for miniatures to be able to put some of my games in so they're a little bit more solid for the road. Okay. So that was the embassy. Next, I want to see the dragon. Dragon. I'm obsessed with dragons. I know it's a thing and I should be careful with it. So, the dragon. Let's see. So, what's it say about this one? The dragon expansion, the gentleman will have to face a different kind of challenge, the poison torment deck. Instead of gaining a regular torment card, they receive a poison card. But beware, that's not the only way to put your life at risk. Some agent's abilities and weapons may also force the gentleman to receive that curse card. Gain a 5th poison card and your gentleman will be neutralized. Oh, the nemesis takes control of Fu Manchu and his group of minions, facing the gentleman's rage and trying to cover up their vile market promotion plans in the alley of the city docks. So this is kind of like a Chinatown-esque type thing. Like Little Trouble in Little China. Except in London. If that makes sense. So we've got 2 new heroes in this as well. Let's angle the camera again. So, inside the box, we've got the campaign book has 3 chapters. And we have the dashboards, Mr. Honk, and it doesn't want to come off. There we go. So we've got Mr. Honk, and I'm not quite sure how to feel about this image. I think he has a head on his chest that's dangling from a necklace. The imp looks really cute. Again, I will have to read up on their stories when I'm not on camera. So, more tiles. Oh, dragon. Dragon. So again, with the plastic here. And the plastic here. Let's start with the miniatures for this one. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 of these guys, which are going to be your minions for this type, I assume. And then you have 2 bad guys. Oh, he's got a monkey. It's adorable. That looks amazing. I can't wait to paint that. What else? And then, oh, a lady with a dragon. That's probably my favorite fig out of all of these so far. Not that I have a bias, because it's, you know, breathing dragon. But even just the way that the miniature is held together is amazing. Like, she's slightly connected to everything. And it's very intricate. I can't wait to paint this. I probably will file some of the smaller bits for details, because there is a little bit of ruggedness. But overall, really pretty. Then we have dude with his mummified head on his chain. And his little spirit dude. And we have Mr. Honk. Oh, I like that detail. Really nice touch, the fact that they have the hat falling off his head and it's still attached. So those are the miniatures for this set. I will say that that dragon one is probably my favorite. I won't open the cards in that because they're similar to everything else. The only main difference for this one would be the torment cards. And we can show those off when we actually do a campaign of this. So, back into the box. Also, I will say that the written documentation for these games, like for the base box, is really well done, very thorough. It's very organized, at least I found. It was very helpful and very easy to go through. And the way that the stories are written per chapter really get you hooked. So, on to the next one. The Wheel. Not sure what to expect here. The Wheel. In the Wheel expansion, mystery and dark sorcery will overtake London and those who try to stop it. Chris Cards join the game and making life for the gentleman harder. Also, familiar friend becomes a challenge for the gentleman. Players cannot use Drago since he is unable to confront his own mentor. Divio Jackal? It's Jackal. Well, that's interesting. So, let's open this one up. The Wheel. This one feels a little bit lighter than the others. Ooh, it's a different colored book. It's not green. And so we have the hero cards, well, hero dashboards. We have that's going to be an interesting mini to paint. Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet. Her abilities are really good. Oh, we got some tiles we'll need to pop out. Some more tiles. Oh, that's not a good sign. So, these came out. Oh. I'm not sure if these are references to... I'm pretty sure this is a reference to something. Baba Yaga is definitely a reference to something. I'm gonna have to look it up. But wow. So, miniatures in this. These guys, holy cow. They look so good. So those are the minions. So this is the guy that he can't face. He's like half human, half werewolf. Oh, wow. She's actually like floating. It's probably another one of my favorite ones. And then, it's a golem. It's a golem. What does it say on the... I'm not sure. I think that's a sewer plate. Like, it looks like it came from the street. Just rose up and was like, "Rrrg, rrrg, erg, arg." If any Buffy fans out there. Oh, wow. The detail on that one is amazing. That's going to be a lot of fun to paint. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the 2 heroes left, so he's got a harpoon. That's an interesting weapon of choice. Let's see what else we got. Oh, she's definitely going to be interesting to paint. The ghost. She's all chained up. I wonder what her backstory is. It'll be interesting to see. So that's everything in this set. This one does feel a little lighter than the other ones, just saying. But that might just be because of the components. Ugh. There we go. And the last expansion we have... Oh. I'm not sure. Mecha Solarium? I'm horribly butchering that. I'm sorry. My English isn't that great tonight. Or most nights. So let's see what we've got here. Let's look at the back first. So, in this expansion, the Nemesis will control the greatest creation of toys, the greatest created of toys of all times. Huh. So we're fighting Toyland. That's interesting. So, let's see what we've got here. The box is a little damaged in transit. Not a big deal. It opens. That's me. I want to see. So this one's blue instead of green. This one has 3 chapters. So we have here dashboards. Oh, it's actually inside part of the actual tiles for this one. So let's see. We've got the Nemesis cards. We've got the usual small cards. And then we've got our heroes and monsters. So it looks like we get 3 heroes in this one. what we've got here. So we have the evil toys, which are still not as creepy as the clowns. The clowns are probably the creepiest miniature in this. Well, other than, there's one particular agent that's sitting on top of her firstborn child. I can't remember the name of it, but that one's really creepy too. So we've got a little gun, girl with a gun. 6 revolver, it looks like. Got a guy riding a horse into the sunset. And then you've got this steampunk monstrosity of a clown toy jack-in-a-box. Very interesting. Can't wait to paint it. You got another little girl. Oh, she kind of looks like, if you've played BioShock, the little sisters, and that's what she looks like with her little rabbit. Then you've got this guy. He's going to be hard to paint. He's got a lot of details on his front and in his jeans. And then we've got, I'm not quite sure what this is. This looks scary. But it's a hero. Should be interesting to see. Anyways, that's all of the heroes for that one, and miniatures. So stay tuned for more from World of Smog, Rise of Moloch. We're hoping to get some gameplay videos soon out to you. And in the meantime, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and comment below. We hope you enjoyed. Have a great evening. Bye.